Alright, yeah. Yeah, Sodom and Gomorrah is a good eye-opener, I guess. In chapter 19 of Genesis.
Yeah, because God made Adam and Eve for a reason. You can't do Adam and Steve together because nothing is going to come out. There's not going to be a child coming out of a dude. That's just how it works. It's going to be made in the woman's belly. That's how it works. You can have a piece.
Yay. So nice. Okay.
Not a bunch of
And God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth.
I have something to say. It is that Adam, when he goes to, after they got married, one of them killed one of them, right? Who was it, the brother?
His brother.
Because he was jealous. Yeah?
Yeah, he killed him because he was jealous.
And that is a sin.
Yeah, jealousy is a sin.
Jealousy is one. Plus, it also, it's okay. It's, you touch it all. And plus, I just forgot what I'm gonna say. That's all my words.
No!
Oh, it's okay.
Sorry.
We might need to restart on this video.
Sorry. I threw her a piece of paper because she's doing math. But anyway, yeah, so, and I understand how some people can be confused because some people are actually born, like, with both parts.
Noah and his wife and children and stuff, they had to get married to each other because everybody else was wiped out.
Yeah, but that's a different topic
completely. I know. But people get sick now because
yeah, you can't do that.
You can't do it anymore.
But I think that
it's doing it on purpose.
Like if you are born with like two parts, or if you are born like part guy, part girl, because that actually can be a birth defect, then you need to be praying about that. And if you have a child that is like that, pray about that and see what you should do about that. Like ask God, what are we supposed to be doing in this situation?
Yeah, you want to be careful with that. Because some people might call a person gay even if they're not.
Yeah.
I can't gay because that's not true just because it's a birth defect.
I'm just having fun right now. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth. So he's talking to Adam and Eve here, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to which to you it shall be for meat. So you can eat whatever fruit you want from whatever tree you want, except, he tells them later, there is one tree you cannot eat from. Okay. No, it's just a tiny bit true because you're a little bit wiser. But normally, when he does lie, he always puts a little bit of truth in, so that we can be like, oh yeah, well that is sort of true. That's so off topic. That's disgusting. And okay. Okay, and to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. So everybody can eat anything they want. All this herbs, I made all this grass and everything, except for that one tree. You can't eat from it. How does that have to do with it?
Because you're not supposed to eat it.
Not supposed to eat candy?
You're not supposed to eat candy.
Yeah, and God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. So he created everything within 6 days, and then on the seventh day he rested. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the host of them. And on the seventh day God ended his work, which he made, or which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. So that's why he wants us to take the seventh day off. And it doesn't have to be a Sunday. It can be a Wednesday or a Tuesday or whatever day that you get off that you just don't work. It doesn't have to be a Sunday. I know everybody tries to put guilt on everyone, like it was Sunday and you didn't take it off. But you can have a Wednesday too. They have Bible services on Wednesday for most churches, or a Monday, or just whatever day you can get off is good for you to take off. Well, I think we talked about pretty much everything.
There is somebody at my mom's work. Her name is Pat, and I think her daughter passed away.
Oh, yeah. That's good. So if you guys can pray for Pat, excuse me, spiritually and mental state, and, excuse me,
He sometimes works at the school. She volunteers on Thursdays. Has her dad. He has blood clots in his legs and one inside his lung. And cancer somewhere. Cancer somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's at. So could you just pray for him, because that would be the best thing that you could do.
Yeah, please pray for them, and we will take any prayers or comments that you have below.
If you have any prayer requests,
any questions too. Any questions that you have for us. Yeah, any video ideas as well. And Kenzie says instructive criticism as well. She's been in this video a few times. She's kind of like the Holy Spirit over here, just kind of like instructing us. She's the voice without actual form. So anyway, yeah, and we're gonna end with prayer. If you guys feel like the Holy Spirit is leading you to be saved, there's just a few easy steps that you have to follow. First of all, Romans 3:23, we have all sinned and fallen short of the glory of God. So, all you need to do, but all you need to do is confess that you're a sinner. So Romans 3:23. Romans 10:9-10, confess that Jesus is the Son of God and that God raised him from the dead. So he died for you and that he raised from the dead for you. And then believe in your heart that he was raised from the dead. And that's all you need to do. Then you're saved. Then you can get baptized. But if you're at a state where you cannot get baptized,
there's some states that you will get arrested or killed or any kind of thing.
No, I mean like if your body, yeah, I mean like if your body is like actually physically you cannot get up and get into a tub and dunk. I don't know. Then just watching on their phone. But if your body is in a physical state where you cannot get into the water and dunk down, and
if you're disabled.
Yeah. Yeah. If
then you're not going to hell because you're disabled. It's just because that you can't get up.
Yeah.
You can get prayers for grandpa.
Oh yeah, we can. Our grandpa has Parkinson's really bad, so if you guys could pray for him, that would be nice too, because he's not doing very well. But what?
It's about Bible Gateway. I'd like to tell you about it.
Okay.
It's just basically the Bible, but it made it to you instead of it. Well, if you're coming in from work, you can just put that on, and I can just put it on. Well, if you're going to bed or something like that, like before, you can always pull up Bible Gateway. And then listen to that. That's called Bible Gateway.
Yes. And we were in the middle of saying how to be saved. Yeah, so baptism, you don't have to be baptized. It is a good step for you to take, and if you can physically do it, I would suggest that you do it. But if you are unable to physically do it, or if you have a family member who's saved and he or she is physically unable to do it, that is okay. You do not have to be baptized to go to heaven. But you do need to confess that you're a sinner, and you do need to believe that Jesus died for you and rose from the dead, and that God rose him from the dead. And then you need to be sharing it with others. And Mark 16:15. Go out and preach the gospel to all creation. So we need to be telling everybody about him. So that way everybody else can come to heaven too.